Welcome to another Feature Explainer video. Today we're going to look at the two initial methods for starting an overlay: split screen view and unified map view. After importing an image, a new menu appears. This menu guides you to set the initial control points for overlaying. If the exact locations of 3 initial map points are known, you can use the split screen view. However, if the location is only approximate, the unified map view allows you to place the image tentatively and then refine the overlay layer directly on the map. The split screen view has been discussed earlier. In this video, we'll focus on the unified map view. After the map opens, search for the tentative location where the image needs to be placed. The map will automatically zoom to that location. The unified map view opens with the map and the imported image floating freely without any reference points. This method is best suited when multiple reference layers have already been aligned and you're adding the next layer. So let's load the reference layers. As you can see, you can independently adjust the opacity of the reference layers and the floating image being georeferenced. You can simply drag the image to reposition it. Pinching to zoom will increase or decrease the size of the image. We'll use guidelines to help place the image accurately. Guidelines are especially useful during this process. Let's add one horizontal guideline and one vertical guideline. Fine-tune the guidelines as required. Once you're satisfied with the placement, you can begin aligning the image with the reference layers. Pinch the image to resize it, and pan to move it into position. As the image moves closer to a guide, a lock icon appears. Tap the lock icon to snap the image to that guideline. Locking constrains the image to the selected guide. When you pinch to resize the image, it does not cross the guideline and remains constrained along the line. You can lock 2 or more edges to further constrain the image. Here, we'll lock it to the left edge. This restricts movement, while any change in the image size remains constrained to the guidelines. You can take this a step further by adding a third guideline and locking the right edge of the image to that line. You can now move the guideline to adjust the image size and fine-tune its position. The image is now placed approximately, and we're ready to fine-tune the overlay. Start adding reference points and drag them into position to improve alignment. We recommend using at least 5 reference points for the base overlay, and adding more points as needed to achieve the desired level of accuracy. Adjust all the corners so that the images align seamlessly with each other, without any visible distortion. You can also import an image without interrupting your current workflow by loading it directly into the activity. Simply tap the Import Image button next to Guides in the menu, and follow the unified map view flow as discussed. Thank you for your patience, and happy mapping.